Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever in the world you may be. So grateful to have you all here again, our soul family as one. Today is a very, very special and unique day. It is the new moon in the sign of Libra. It enters in later today, I believe, for you guys. And it is a really, really special, special energy. Libra is controlled by the planet Venus. And Venus is the planet of love. It's the planet of beauty. It's the planet of art. It's the planet of relationships, of connection. It also happens to be associated with money, right? Venus is, and what I mean by money is it means how we spend money, how we save money, how we share money, where we invest money. The placement of where Venus is in our chart says a lot about our financial well-being and our ability to manifest. Now, in addition to the new moon being in the sign of Libra, we also have the planet Venus also in the sign of Libra. And this is so amazing because this doesn't happen very, very often, very frequently. So we have a double whammy dose of this amazing energy of manifesting beauty, manifesting love, manifesting rebirth, rejuvenation into our relationships, manifesting what your soul truly desires. How often in our life have we sacrificed what our soul truly desires because of all the oaths and the vows and the obligations that we've taken? The things that we've made so incredibly significant, like the rent or the insurance or the car payments, like the kids going to school, like everybody else, all those things that we make so incredibly significant. Now, I'm not saying that those things are not important, but what I am saying that is with this lunation, with this beautiful energy, the opportunity becomes for you to know that you can have it all, that you can know the mortgage, the kids, the this, the that, absolutely everything, and also align with your soul's purpose and your soul's truth. So as you manifest for today, please stay in that vibration. The other thing that I want to talk about really quick is something called spiritual bypassing. Have you heard of this? It's something I've been really kind of playing with lately. Spiritual bypassing, I guess the best way to share it, to express it, is simply by, there are two things that come to mind. One of them is, those of us who have been on these journeys, these spiritual journeys, we ask and we pray and we meditate, and then we just kind of expect things to show up for us, right? That's spiritual bypassing. If you're not taking action in the direction of that which you are asking for, you are going to receive a hell of a lot less than what you're asking for, because you're not doing your part. According to Kabbalah, the real reality, the heightened, the expanded perspective of this reality is 99% of it is spiritual and 1% is physical. But in order for you to have 100%, meaning everything you want, you've got to marry the two. And that's where spiritual bypassing kind of blocks us. Also, spiritual bypassing comes in the form of, somebody coming to you and saying, opening their heart and saying, this is what's going on in my life, or I'm grieving or whatever. And us going, you know what? Don't worry. The Creator is going to handle it. The Creator is going to take care of it. Everything is going to be okay. That's also spiritual bypassing. Why am I mentioning this today? Because the energy of Libra often tends to lead to spiritual bypassing. Doesn't like to go dive deep into the trenches of digging up the dirt and seeing what is ugly. It likes to keep everything beautiful. And yes, everything is beautiful when it comes from the point of view of the Creator. I've begun to even learn that grief is beautiful. And so be mindful this day, this week, this month, really, of where spiritual bypassing becomes your go-to, because it's uncomfortable, if you will, to deal with the truth or to deal with the actions that you need to take forward. This is where I'm really looking at things in my life, things I have been asking for, things that I have been desiring to manifest and looking at where I'm not choosing to do the work or where I'm too afraid to put in the effort, I am absolutely certain that this work will lead to a greater awareness of actions to take forward and ways with which we can manifest our truest desires. And so happy new moon to everyone. Let's go ahead and begin our meditation today. Let's close our eyes and let's find ourselves in our heart. And from this beautiful space in our heart, let's just say a prayer of gratitude. Creator of all that is, source, light, universe, we thank you for everything. We thank you for this day, for this time, for this place. We thank you for everything, especially each other and the power of choice that we have to create our reality. And now from this space, let's begin by taking 3 deep breaths. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And now let's shift our awareness to the center of the earth. And as we shift our awareness to the center of the earth, let's imagine this beautiful energy swirling around in the center of the earth. And from this space in the center of the earth, let's imagine this energy scooping up fresh earth energy, coming up through the soles of our feet, through our ankles, our calves, our knees, and our thighs, and traveling up through all of our chakras, and popping up outside the top of our head and forming a beautiful ball of light. Now switch your awareness into this ball of light. Imagine this ball of light traveling up out of the space that you're in, higher and higher and higher and faster and faster and faster. Imagine that ball of light lifting you up out past Earth's atmosphere, out into outer space, through different planets and galaxies in the Milky Way, and higher and higher and higher beyond there, out into different layers of light, some dark, through those layers out into a beautiful golden-like light, and through the golden-like light into a jelly-like substance light, and through the jelly-like substance light into a beautiful pink haze, which is the law of compassion. And through the law of compassion, you enter into the 7th plane of all that is, the plane of creation, of oneness, and of complete totality. Immediately, your ball of light dissolves into this amazing energy. You feel the connection, the contribution, the collaboration of all things, all atoms and molecules of existence here. From here, I'm going to ask for some downloads for the group today. As a reminder, downloads are just energies, thoughts, feelings, emotions, and experiences that we receive into our subconscious. Change our beliefs, we change our reality. So, let's see what we've got here today. So the word that's popping is responsibility. Does that word make you cringe? Sometimes it makes me cringe, to be honest with you. Responsibility. So what if you release yourself from the heaviness of responsibility to tap into the excitement of responsibility? Would you like to know that you are worthy of and that it is safe for you to tap into responsibility? To know that your ultimate responsibility is to your soul, to your soul's calling, to your soul's whispers, to your soul's truth, because your soul is that which is connected to the creator of all that is. It is the aspect of the creator that exists within you. Yet most of us have burdened our time and our space with duty, 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 duty. So would you like to know what it feels like to look at those things that you look at as obligations or duties with a soulful perspective? To look at the blessing and the excitement and the opportunity that is there for you. If If you'd like that, say yes. And what if there was always an opportunity? Always an opportunity. Would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, sounds like, and is to grab hold of the opportunities that are available for you right here, right now, to go beyond the limitations of time and space, to access the 99% reality, the reality of true fulfillment, true lasting joy and happiness? If you'd like that, say yes. Would you like to know what it feels like to have courage, to have strength? And if you feel like you are already a courageous person, remember that these virtues come in different shades and different expressions. So would you like to take your courage to the next level without having to be proven or have to prove courage to anyone or anything? So everything and anything that doesn't allow you to know that you are courageous in every way, shape, and form, can we please destroy and uncreate it? And would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, sounds like, and is to know how to, when to, where to, that it is safe for you to move forward with courage? If you'd like that, say yes. And would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, sounds like, and is in every single cell of your body to acknowledge that you are a vessel of receiving the divine light with which you share with the world? And through that, knowing, really, when we truly grasp that knowing, then anything and everything is possible with our manifestations. So would you like to know that? Would you like to know what that looks like, tastes like, feels like, smells like, sounds like, and is in every single cell of your body? And would you like to activate your manifestations today to align with your highest vibration, with ease, with joy, with glory, with light, with love, and with truth? If you'd like that, say yes. Would you like to have the Creator's definition of thinking outside the box, to seeing beauty outside the box, to seeing harmony and passion outside the box? If you'd like that, say yes. And would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, sounds like, and is in every single cell of your body to know that you are worthy of living the life that you say you want to have, and that it's safe for you to, that you know how to, when to, where to follow the whispers of your soul that lead you to that alignment? If you'd like that, say yes. Great. So now let's focus our energy on those who require healing today. Let's please just imagine them surrounded in the Creator's love and in the Creator's light, happy, healthy, safe, and protected. Let's please send healing to Suki's father, happy, healthy, safe, protected. Let's please send healing to Jared, happy, healthy, safe, protected. Let's please send healing and light to Anne, happy, healthy, safe, and protected. And also to Sarah and Abraham, happy, healthy, safe, protected. To Ben and Polly, to Carmazina, to Io, to Andrea, happy, healthy, safe, protected. To Susie, to Joanne, and to Grace, happy, healthy, safe, protected. Last but not least, would you like to know that you are unconditional love, that you be unconditional love, and that unconditional love is your birthright? If you'd like that, say yes. Now let's take our palms and rub our palms together. Faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. Place your palms over your eyes. Your eyes are the windows to your soul. When you're ready, you can open up your eyes and allow that energy to come into your body and into your being. Place your hands on your heart. Congratulate yourself and thank yourself for being here, for being a part of our amazing soul family, happy, healthy, safe, and protected. Thank you guys so much. And thank you to everyone who came yesterday to the New Moon event. It was awesome. It was fantastic. It was a really exciting adventure. The weekly download, which will happen every Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Central European Time. This week, the subject is big thinking. and a welcome to Scorpio season in full effect. Scorpio season begins on Tuesday, I believe. And with this energy, what we want to do is we want to, oftentimes, the energy of Scorpio can be really intimidating, really daunting, sometimes fearful. And what I would love to do is I invite you all to use this energy in the highest and best and easiest way possible, and to channel it for your good. We also have a Mercury in retrograde that is coming up next month, which is an interesting one. So let's get ahead of it now. So if you guys would like to join, you can please register on my website, theprovocativeintuitive.com, and it's under the downloads, and join on Sunday. Thank you, everyone. Have a beautiful day, a miraculous day, and I'll see you same time, same place tomorrow. Thank you, everyone.